Yeah, hi everybody, wherever you are in the world. Andrew Kerr from Network Migration Services again. I did mention I would do a little bit of a blog today regarding, of course, the effective stage 2 categories, which effectively started yesterday on applications being acceptable for New Zealand, which I will. And I'm going to read you something on that we've actually drafted and sending out to all clients and non-clients. Just to give them a basic understanding of the phase 2 process. And then we've also heard that Jacinda Ardern is going to make an announcement New Zealand Wednesday, the 16th New Zealand time, regarding opening the borders sooner, which is great news. I have actually been suggesting that they will open the borders sooner for general travel, sooner than October. She seems to be leaning towards that because clearly a lot of pressure worldwide is happening just to get on with life. Especially regarding Omicron. I mean, most people I know have had it and have successfully, of course, gotten rid of it with a slight cold or sore throat or whatever. So these things are all individual, and of course the world needs to go on. So I'm just going to read you something that my ops team have actually drafted that we're sending out to clients as we speak, just to give you an idea of course, a stage 2 border reopening plan. So forgive me if I'm not actually looking at the screen. I'm just going to be reading something to you because it helps. Essentially, INZ have confirmed that from 10 a.m. New Zealand's time on the 14th of March, 2022, that's yesterday their time, of course, you are now eligible for exemption to border restrictions under other critical worker. If you earn at least 1.5 or 1.5 times the medium wage in New Zealand, now that equates to $40.50 an hour, and it ends up annually at $84,240 per annum. And that clearly is for roles longer than 6 months. So clearly, i.e., of course, most permanent roles. INZ also no longer require other critical workers who earn at least 1.5 times the medium wage to demonstrate that their skills are not readily available in New Zealand. Now, that's actually a pretty good sign. It means that the company that we'll work with on your behalf, and remember, those of you who know Network, you know that we do this work for the organisations or the employers at no charge to the employers at all. We'll even prepare their critical purpose application for them. Working very closely with them and you, of course, our client, on that. So clearly it's got a great chance of success. But there's now no longer a requirement to prove that the candidate is the best person for the job. Now, the above information is further supported by INZ website changes, the online exemption form, and the INZ advisor update email that most of my clients would have received this morning, and that we actually also received this morning. Based on the above and the previous mails, the process is therefore going to be as follows. Number one, obtain a genuine, sustainable offer of employment for more than 6 months duration, for which you are able to be deemed skilled at a remuneration rate of 1.5 times the medium wage. I've already mentioned that. That's $40.50 an hour or $84,420 per annum. Number two, the employer is to make the border request using specific links, of course, that we can send the employers. The application process has become far simpler in that the employer only needs to motivate the annual salary offered, as well as provide any supporting evidence to substantiate their claims of course, the job being critical and the employee's necessity to get over to New Zealand. Number three, once the exemption is granted, you will officially receive an invitation to apply for the Critical Purpose Visitors Visa, which will allow you to travel to New Zealand. These should be granted for at least 12 months in duration, usually. And please keep in mind that this visa allows a principal applicant to work in New Zealand, but accompanying the family will only have visitor rights. So normally what happens is, well, that moves on to step 4. As soon as you are onshore, we'll then submit the relevant temporary visas. This visa will then allow a partner to work and children to study as domestic students. Please keep in mind that should the application be made before July, the work visa category you'll be applying for is an essential skills work visa, which will be at least 3 years in duration. And that, of course, is dependent on the job offer being full-time. Please keep in mind that INZ have confirmed that those critical workers coming over on the reduced remuneration threshold will not be eligible for Residence 2021 program, and as such, you will need to qualify for residence under the points-tested skilled migrant category. And this is all, of course, we attach immigration instructions to all of this for our clients and potential clients so that you can read the terminologies and try and understand it. So basically what it means is if you're employed between now and July at 1.5 times the minimum wage, $84,000 a year, you've got a very strong chance of going in as an other critical worker. For those of you, and we do have clients sitting with job offers at less than $84,000 a year, clearly we won't be able to submit those at this stage, and they will be submitted as the 1st of July comes around. If not, hopefully a little bit sooner, but at the moment, that target is the 1st of July to submit those applications with job offers that are that are above or on or above the standard minimum wage, which is $27 an hour, $56,160 a year, but less than $84,240. We should be able to submit those applications as of July 1st. Keep watching this space. I will have hopefully an announcement tomorrow as well, South African time, because New Zealand should announce it while I'm asleep. And we should have hopefully some good news about borders opening for general travel and or visits coming up sooner than October. Stay safe, everybody. I'm looking forward to working with you. Clearly, if you need more information on anything, please drop me an email to andrew@networkmigration.com, and I'm sure I will be able to answer your questions and queries. Ciao, everybody. Stay safe.